Howdy folks, it is Scanner here. In this video we're going to talk about one of the most impressive and impactful Incarnon weapons to be added to the game. Everybody is talking about it and everybody is correct. The Latron Prime is absolutely bonkers. Let's have a quick run through the weapon. First, as usual, headshots will build up your transmutation bar and then you can alt fire and switch over to the Incarnon form. The first, well, I guess the second evolution's riddled target increases damage by +6, and then on puncture status effect you get a multi-shot bonus, plus 25% multi-shot for 8 seconds, stacks up to 4 times. Then you've got the swift punishment, increased damage by +6, and when your sprint speed is 1.2 or higher, you get plus 30% direct damage type per status type, affecting the target. You've got on evolution 3 the marksman hand, which is minus 60% weapon recoil, an increased magazine size, or less zoom. I see a lot of people thinking that this one's actually pretty useful, but useless, but it's actually, from what I can tell, in here to balance out whatever negative you might be willing to sacrifice on a Riven. And it doesn't need this to be strong, because this is so strong on the third or fourth slot even. You got Flensing Spikes, which removes 20% of enemy armor per puncture status. You've got Deadhead, which is plus 100% to your headshot multipliers. And you've got a straight up increase to critical chance of plus 24% and a critical damage of plus 0.2x. That's the one that I'm building into. I went with the recoil one, and I went with the multi-shot on the puncture status effect, because there's plenty of puncture damage flying around this thing from the radial attack, right? And what you really want to do here is take advantage of the radial attack. So what I'm doing is quite specific, and let's have a look at the way I've built the weapon. And I am going to caveat this by pointing out that I am using this thing on Steel Path very specifically with Nidus. What I'm doing is I'm using his 2 to grab all the enemies into a big lump, and then I'm just nuking them. So the build that I have gone with, I'm running Primary Merciless, Vital Sense, Malignant Force, Firestorm, Galvanized Chamber, Critical Delay, Hunter Munitions, Prime Cryo Rounds. And then on my Riven, I have a plus 25 or plus 247.8% critical chance and a plus 155.9% cold damage, which really like throws off everything heavily towards viral, but it's like such a high critical chance that I'm getting all the slashes that I really want all the virals. So I understand, at least, anybody who wants just like a screenshot of this, check the description below. I got an interesting comment from somebody yesterday on a video just talking about the rollover thing that we all do, and in a way it's to like flash exactly, because if I just say Hunter Munitions without rolling over it, right, the new player might be lost. So it's just, we're trying to appeal to everybody, I guess. So from now on there will be just a screenshot of the build in the description below for anybody who wants it. But yeah, that is it. This thing absolutely shreds. I'm wondering if you can build this in a way that doesn't shred, to be honest, because the damage that it does is just absolutely ludicrous. And I'm really looking forward to diving deeper into more and more and more builds for it, and seeing what different people do and hearing what you all do in the comments. But this is going to be a really fun one. And if you have not picked up the Latron Prime, and if you think maybe there's a little bit too much hype going on around the weapon, there's really not. The weapon is absolutely ludicrous what it does to enemies. So the way I'm doing it is I just use the 2 to pull everybody in, then I just shoot at the ground at the feet of the clump, and the radial hits the clump, and then the projectile flies into the clump and just zooms around inside and wrecks everybody, which is fantastic. So I'm really curious. I'm going to stay rolling my my Riven. I don't think you'll be able to get Latron Rivens cheaply, so I don't know if I'll be able to have like multiple Rivens for different types of builds and things of that nature. But yes, one of the other reasons why I'm really feeling this weapon is that I think Digital Extremes are moving towards a future where like faction mods will be less impactful overall. I think they're trying to move past that, just based off all the enemy types being mixed up on like, you know, the circuit and things like that. It seems to be something that they are experimenting with. So weapons like this that just shred no matter what are very interesting to me. But yeah, let me know what you're thinking in the comments, and if you haven't gotten this Incarnon one yet, grab it the next time it comes up in your Steel Path rotations on the circuit. So that's it for this video, folks. Hopefully you're having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and all the best.